So, good morning, everyone. Today, our lesson is going to be about the past perfect. So, just an introduction. When we talk about the past perfect, we talk about an action that happened before another one in the past. How? Let's see. So, for example, look, this is the philosophy class. The students have already started, and there is a student that has just come. So, the sentence will be: when Kevin arrived to school, the class had already started. So the first action is that the class had already started before the coming of Kevin. Another example: when he turned on the TV, the program had already started. So as you can see, when he opened the TV, already we have the reporter or the presenter talking, which means that the program had already started. Another example: when Paul got home, so he hasn't got home yet, but when he got home, he realized that he had left the door open. So, for example, Paul went to the supermarket. So, Paul went to the supermarket at 10 o'clock. At 11, he came back. Then he realized that the door was open. So, the first action is that the door was still open. Another one: after my son had gone to bed, I watched a movie. So, for example, the lady here, the first thing that she had done is to make her baby sleep. Then she watched a movie. So the first action is her son had gone to the bed. Then she watched a movie. So here we talk about time expressions. We have by the time. Example: by the time Doris got to the party, everyone had gone home. For example, the party started at 2 and finished at 7. So, in a coincidence, Doris went there at 7, which means that everyone had gone. We have after. Example: I arrived after the teacher had called the roll. As you can see, all the time after the word after, we have past perfect. Before. She had seen the movie before she went to bed. And as you can see here, again, after before, we have simple past, which means the second part is in the past perfect. Another example: I went to bed when I had finished my homework. So, here when approximately means had. When I had finished means after I had finished my homework. So we use after, as soon as, until, before using the past perfect simple. Example: after she had moved out, I found her notes. I didn't say anything until she had finished talking. As soon as I had finished my homework, I went to bed. I think the examples are clear here. Use before when, by the time, before the past simple. Example: before I knew it, she had run out the door. By the time he phoned, so as you can see here, before is followed by simple past automatically. Now, this is a kind of practice. I hope you do it and you send it to my WhatsApp to correct it. So this is the first exercise. I hope you copy it on your exercise part and you do the exercise and send it back to me. I hope that you are all fine, you and your family as well. your little and elder people. And as a kind of advice, as usual, don't forget to stay home. Never go out without anything that is important. And for boys and girls, I advise you not to go anywhere because your parents will do. So now this is another exercise. Circle the correct answers. In some cases, only one is correct. Add in others, both are correct. So as James was introduced to Mrs. Snape, he realized that which one is correct? It's a very bad situation that we are living now in the whole world, not only in Morocco. We need to be patient because we will get out of this as soon as possible, inshallah. So this is all for today. I hope that you are getting well, and I hope that I have explained the lesson as it must be. So I'll see you next, inshallah, or you will hear about new lessons as near as possible, inshallah. And don't hesitate, please, if you have any kind of questions, don't hesitate to call me. Goodbye.